Oh, hello there. Yes, well, let's talk about all the psyops, you know, all the whole bum-numbing lot of them. Yeah, so I'll just put the link up for you in a second. We'll talk about the bullshit, even on this Easter Sunday, they're giving us the wonderful spraying operation. Wonderful job, isn't it? For the illusion, the lie of climate change, the great climate change lie invented by, proposed by, invented and promulgated by Mr. certain entity called Morris Strong to the secret society, the Club of Rome, way back in, God knows when, 2016, somewhere around there. Anyway, there we go. I'll put the link up. Like the guests. We'll see if we can get some common sense spoke on here somehow, sort of what can we do about getting rid of these disgusting, entities and all their absolute total bollocks. Anyway, I might even do a bit of a tune in a bit. I've got a bit of a tune going around in my head that might help to, help with the general sarcastic. Well, general. Well, whatever. Yeah, okay. That's quite a good comment, isn't it? Yeah, step in and talk to us about how you're feeling and what we should do to counteract this monstrous tyranny. What is a monstrous tyranny, you may ask? Well, it's everything that's on the mainstream, everything really. It's all a massive monstrous tyranny, isn't it? Yeah, we've all been totally, lied to all our lives about the nature of reality and everything else. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the next few seconds. Maybe I'll suddenly do one of my wonderful artistic creations. And then again, I might talk complete twaddle. That's up to you, of course, and I'm open to any criticism, preferably constructive. But then again, I'm open to derision as well. We'll have a bloody great shouting match if you'd like, on Easter Sunday, just to level the playing field between, I don't know, just to, I don't know, kind of, well, just the hell of it, I don't know, for the heaven of it, for the, I don't know, just for, I don't know, no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, what is he on about? What is a crack? What is he on about, this bloke, this bird called Sunak? What is he on about? What is the crack? What is he on about? This Berksunak. Yeah. Billionaires, eh? The billionaires, the multi-billionaires or something. You know, that looked like a wonderful sunshine behind me. I don't know why it's got instead of the yellow like that. It's weird. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So, right. We're going to do now. Yeah. So, here we are again. Nobody's watching, so it's wonderful. I can say whatever I like. No one will ever zip the broadcast. So, yes. I don't know if it's out there. English people knocking around with a bit of a brain cell on active duty. No idea. Anyway, I'll do a little reading for you. Right. I'll just show you this scam I got this morning. Monday, hang on. Let's look at this bullshit. I'll just play it and make a little video. Press the play button. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to do this very well. It'll probably come up back to front and inside out, I don't know. So we'll I don't know if you can see that on my idea. Oh, there we go. Right, look at this bollocks I've got this morning, yeah? You're 80% through your current plan data, and I've got unlimited data, thank you very much. So we've added 1 gigabyte to your plan. How nice of you. Just in case you need it. Oh, I might need it because I've got unlimited, cash resources. Or I might need an extra £20 or, whatever. I've got unlimited data, We'll let you know once you start using it. Really, will you? What a load of bollocks. This number here is scam. 43431, text message today, 604 on Easter Sunday. Don't they pick the days, to fucking wind you up and scam you out, If it was gift gas, it would say, wouldn't it? You need to, add what's the name to your data and all that. Well, unlimited, so it's not a problem. Well, I am on gift gap, but that there at the top. This is nothing to do with this message. Yeah, because I'm on gift gap anyway. It says gift gap when I do this. Look at the top here. Look, gift gap. There you go. So it's nothing to do with it. I'll click on the message here. It comes through on the message thing, and this crap comes up. Don't get scammed by these bastards. Just block them. Yeah. Just block them and then block the contact and then delete the message, which I'm just about to do. Thank you. Happy Easter. There you go. Well, the bollocks. Did you catch all that? I don't know if it's on the problem, but there we go. Yeah. Terrible, aren't they? Horrible people. That's about. What have we got on here? We might have something else on here. It's relevant. We might be able to watch. What have we got? What's this one? Oh, yeah, it's the pigeon. The pigeon rescue. I'll be alright in a bit. Anyway. Okay, that's alive. I don't know. I think he's stunned by something. Something that made it fall over. Hope it doesn't try and fly yet. Because I don't want it to try and fly into the window. You're feeling a bit better. Let's see what we can do here. He's livening up a bit. Wasn't before lively at all here. No, I wasn't very well at all before. Anyway, let's see if you can get you to drink some water. It's a bird. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, there we are. Anyway, that little bird's doing alright. Took him to a lady, one of the nurses here knew a lady who looks after birds. And she's looking after him, so he's doing alright. He's a young one. I very dehydrated, and when I pitched him up off the concrete, he was just going like this with his head. He kept shaking his head like that, as if he'd been hit by a frequency or something like that, you know, poor little thing. So, you know, there we go, you know. Did you see my dove thing? Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen that, but yeah, I caught a dove. It was right by the road, and managed to rescue it. And when I caught it, it was like a miracle, because I was filming it as I was catching it, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to make the video. So I'd got one hand out, catching it like that, you know, ready to catch it. And as I got near it, it started to move, so I had to drop the phone. The phone fell, but landed the right way up to continue the recording. And as I picked it up, you saw me cradling it in my hands like this, you know, the little bird, you know. It was great. It was really miracle bit of camera, you know. Yeah. I called it, I don't know what I called it, miracle bird rescue or something. I don't know what I called it, but it's there on the video somewhere. Have a look sometime. It's on my shorts. That's where it's on my shorts. You'll find it on there. Yeah. So, yeah. It's a good little moment now. Pleased with that. I've got a couple of lurkers now. Come on, identify yourselves. Come on. Hey, identify yourself. Justify your existence, eh? What the hell are you doing on this channel, eh? One of them's gone. So I get the radio on. Hello. Yeah, lovely to see you this morning on this Easter Sunday. What the dickens are you doing tuning into such a maniac as me? Must be completely out of your mind. Go and grow brain, please. Sorry, that was a bit rude. Hello, good people in the universe. Sure, you're wonderful, you know. Yeah. Yeah, step up and, you know, have a talk about whatever's concerned you about these bullshit situations we've got in the world, you know. These various psyops and stuff like that, you know. Constantly promulgated and perpetrated all over the world, you know. Yeah. Manufacturing division, conflict, and warfare all over the shop. You know, we've got Putin even calling for a new world order, you know what I mean? So they're all in it together. It's all a absolute dog and pony show, isn't it? You know, it's all smoke and mirrors, you know, whatever. You know, they're all sock puppets, you know, all the politicians, all bloody criminal scumbags, you know, using our taxes to enslave us, you know. Yeah, using all our forefathers to fight in their wars, and, you know, for mothers and everything, you know, to, you know, yeah, do their bidding and all that, like working in the cotton mills and all that, little babies, you know, 2-year-olds running through the cotton mills while they're spinning, got their lungs full of lint, rather like a tumble dryer. You know, when it won't get the throughput of air, your clothes won't dry, so you have to clean out the filters, and it's exactly, the lungs just got blocked up, exactly like the filter in your tumble dryer. So there we go. And it lasted about 6 to 8 months, and the little 2-year-old, you know, all the machines spinning, you know, can't stop production. You need a little 2-year-old to go in there and unclog all the crap from the machinery, you know, all the little bits of fluff building up in the lungs, and then just throw the child away. Don't bother with a 2-minute silence or anything like that, you know. Yeah, nothing like that. Don't switch the machines off, just throw another child in. Unlimited supply of poor people just to piss around with constantly. And of course, up the chimneys they go, you know, filling their lungs full of soot and all that lot, and down the mines they go, the little children, you know. Yeah, not very nice at all, eh? And now they're grovelling away in the mines to collect the lithium for the green, you know, the new Green Deal, you know, whatever they're calling it, the green agenda, you know, for the electric cars which are plugged into the, you know, straight into the national grid, you know, straight into the nuclear power station, charging up the lithium batteries scraped out of these mines, hundreds of yards or miles, a couple of miles underground maybe, you know. All the little kids doing it, you know. Very limited, you know, very limited wages and stuff like that. And, conditions, obviously, of employment, completely shit. And, you know, this is what we've got, what we're up against, you know. They're getting away with all this crap. And we're letting them do it. And we're believing, oh, we're saving the world with, you know, wind farms and all that bloody lot. Yeah. Wind turbines don't last for long. You know, they might last for 10 years or something like that, and then they've got to be thrown away. You know. And it's the same with your, what do you call it? Your ridiculous solar energy panel stuff. I mean, it'd be lucky if anyone could get a volt out of one of those now with the diminished sun, you know. Yeah, it's pathetic, honestly, it really is. Anyway, because they deteriorate over time, and, you know, they become useless. They've got to be thrown into landfill, and that. There's all toxic chemicals in them, of course. Why don't they just insulate the houses properly? You need hardly any heat at all. Just the ambient heat through the window, you know, would do. You insulate the walls and the ceilings and the roofs. Be perfect. You know, there'd be probably, I don't know, you'd probably reduce the heating requirements to I don't know, a quarter of what it is now, if not less. It was adequately done. Most of the heat just goes straight out through the top of the roof because nothing's insulated. It needs insulating downstairs, upstairs, both the ceilings, you know, yeah, in the roof, yeah. Simple, really. You know, that's the way to save energy. And it's always carbon footprint malarkey. So it's just a joke, isn't it? Trees breathing carbon dioxide, CO2, and they breathe out oxygen, yeah, to keep us breathing. Yeah, they're chopping down all the trees and logging all over the world. And, yeah. Plankton are number one oxygen provider, and they're down to only 10% of what they should be in the Atlantic Ocean. So whether they're still number one oxygen provider or not, I don't know. Because if that happens in the Pacific as well, then we're in serious trouble. Surely they can't possibly be the number one oxygen producer then, can they? But, you know, it's little tiny little, you know, plankton thing. You know, I think it's a little shellfish kind of thing. You know, that provides, we used to provide most of the oxygen on the planet. That was the number one. Number two was trees and plants. You know, it's just pathetic, everything. Yeah, so the old climate change thing, I mean, you know, they're justifying the spraying because of so-called climate change. It's a load of bollocks. They're the ones changing the climate with climate engineering. So we need to watch films like The Dimming to become aware of what's going on. It's an interesting film, far too long, of course, ridiculously long. There's a big bum-numbing bit, goes on for about 20 minutes in the laboratories, you know, looking at little tiny nanoparticles and shit like that. You know, it's fucking boring. It's for the anoraks. You know, save that for the anoraks. Don't put it in a bloody film. You know, everyone's switched off as soon as they get to that. They go, oh, God, this is dull, isn't it? You know, 25 minutes, whatever it is, of people prattling around with, you know, microscopes and, you know, electron microscopes, looking at nanoparticles and saying there's this, that, and the other constituents in them. We know what's in it: barium, strontium, lithium, you know, all kinds of horrible shit, coal fly ash, plasmas, polymers, blah, 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 plastics, even glass in it. You know, there's aluminium, of course, that's a big one. You know, and it's all nanoparticulate, so it's easily really bioavailable and absorbable by the lungs. It can go straight through the blood-brain barrier, straight through your eyes, you know, straight through your skin, probably, you know. I was imagining that. Because these nanoparticles are about, I don't know, 200,000 times smaller than the width of a human hair, something like that. You know, they're minuscule. So they're just going straight into your system, and they're building up in your system. You know, aluminium's supposed to be, you know, one of the main causes of Alzheimer's and stuff like that. So, you know, we've got to stop these programs. Here they are on Easter Sunday spraying away like that. Yeah. You know, so, you know, even taking a day off, you know, they wouldn't be religious in any way, shape or form, would they? Because they're all worshipping the devil. And, you know, they're a death cult, and that's basically it. So, you know, yeah, they want to kill the planet. I think that's their goal, is to kill the planet and live underground, you know. Yeah. I think that's their goal, kill life, because they're anti-life, these people. They're not interested in, you know, things thriving, and, you know, they're not interested in decency, honour, you know, they've got no empathy. Every human kind of feeling has been bred out of them in their genetics, you know, over centuries. So these people are the controllers that have done all the evils in the past. They're the ones that have accrued massive power, because there was never any checks and balances on laissez-faire, which is a French term for free trade. You know, there were no checks and balances. There wasn't any check on how much a person could actually own. That's what should have happened. It should have stopped at something like, I don't know, whatever, you know, 200,000, something like that. You know, obviously, adding for inflation, maybe, okay, we could allow for people to earn £1 billion if they're employing, say, 1 million people, then why not, I guess, because they're giving everyone jobs. You know, and they've presumably worked hard for that, blah, 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 blah. But these people, they've got their money through nefarious purposes anyway. Because all their forefathers and forefathers before them were manipulators and exploiters and, you know, oil man, blah, 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 this and the other. It all goes back to the, you know, pillage and plunder and, you know, yeah. And power, of course, corrupts absolutely. And we're just, you know, absolutely run by corrupt, sick entities that now want to wipe as many people out as possible, as quickly as possible. So, you know, yeah. Anyway, he's gone now. He's had enough of my speech. Thank you for turning up MI3 and 3/8. I'm looking forward to MI6 coming around this afternoon for toast and buns with the vicar. After we finished ministrating on the Easter Sunday fiasco. Yeah. So anyway, that's a good show, isn't it? Anyway, we'll have a break, shall we? Yes. We'll have a break. What should we do now? There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so. Oh boy, honestly. Oh, just set some out. Yeah, man, we've got a burp. Sorry about that. Disgusting. It's been, what's she got? Oh, on a minute. How can we do it? Right. Oh boy. No, I'm just interested, are we? Have a nice time. Lovely day. Okay, bye bye. Yeah.